Now, last time we had a conversation about cars, and we have identified that there's one of us who wants to purchase a new car. We're not going to say who.
Yes.
Mtatuona tu pale.
Na hiyo ndio itakuwa inatubeba sote.
Yes, itakuwa inatubeba sote. It's going to be like a community car.
Yes. Ni yetu.
Inaenda kwa yetu. Okay. I do apologize. Anyway, so we had a car consultant in Aliron to tell us what we need to look at when we are purchasing a car, right? But today also we came to an understanding that there are a lot of things that we tend to ignore. And these tiny things that we ignore are the serious things, and that is documentation. In studio, we have Elikana Muga. He is an entrepreneur, and then he's also a car consultant. So he's here under his capacity as a car consultant to tell us why we need to look into documentation before purchasing a car and after purchasing a car. Elikana, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Very much okay.
Karibu sana kwenye show.
Asante, and thank you for having me.
Yes, we do appreciate you being here. Now,
No, first time.
no, we say we appreciate you being here. Yes.
Asante, okay.
Yes, karibu
I had
sana.
something else. Okay.
Now, before purchasing a car, what do I need to look into when it comes to documentation?
Okay. So, there is, you've seen a car, you love it, and you now say or decide that I want to take this car, I want to buy it. So the first thing you should do as either a first-time buyer, however, many times you've bought the cars before, first of all, before you even sit down on the table to discuss with the seller the price and all that, first of all, just do a search. There's an official document issued by NTSA. It's an online document called Search of Records. This is very important. First of all, it has all the details, all the particulars of the car. Also, it has the name of the current owner. It has the carrier pin. It has the serial number, entry number. Everything that is on the logbook is on the Search of Records. This document, you can actually get it from the cyber cafe. You can do it yourself from your phone. So it's available on the portal 24 hours service. Now, once you have the search, the search document, now you hold the search, then you request for the logbook. I came with a few here. You request for the logbook. One hand you're having the logbook, the other hand you have the Search of Records. Now you compare and contrast. If there is any mismatch, that's you start asking questions. Because I want to speak on being on the side of the seller and the buyer as well.
Yes.
Excuse me. Because now starting with the buyer, you should look at some particulars. Specifically, we're looking at the serial number. We are looking at the number of previous owners. That could be a red flag and green flag. We are looking also at the name, the name of the current owner, the search record, and the logbook bearing. If they are different, ask questions. They should be similar. If the serial number on the search record and the logbook are different, ask questions. If the number of previous owners are too many, also ask questions. That is for the buyer now, because the number of previous owners, if there are too many, it simply translates that this car has been through many different owners, different way of using the car, and probably you might never have the good history now that you're not buying from the previous owner.
Yeah.
But also, when you come to, there is also something else to explain why a car could be still in good condition, not having gone through many number of owners, but it has on the number of owners on the logbook or the search, there are too many. So this could be the case. If I buy a car from the showroom, then the showroom owner transfers to me as Elikana, and probably I don't have enough funds to buy the car at cash. So I'm going to go for the bank finance. So the previous owner in this case is the showroom. The current owner, it's Elikana and the bank, joint ownership. But then I clear my loan and decide to sell. I mean, when I clear my loan, so the bank will withdraw itself from the ownership. It's called dispatch. The NTSA guys call it dispatch. So now in this case, I'm the current owner.
Yeah.
But who is the previous owner? Showroom, Elikana, and the bank. Now Elikana.
Yes.
I might as well decide to take another loan. So the number of previous owners is now increasing, but I'm the only person using the car. That's a different case. So it's still a good car, but there are so many previous owners. That one should not prevent any buyer to get the car because the car is still in. It was only used by one person and such a. But then there's a case whereby Miriam bought the car, another guy bought the car. Then the history is too long. Just like having a. Sorry to use this example. A man or a woman who has been through many marriages, and now you think, So number of previous owners, and also the current owner. If someone is selling you a car and it is not in their name, they should explain why.
Okay.
Because I've seen many people going to court for this. You Miriam, you have a car you want to sell, but then you are sending someone else to showroom to sell on your behalf. You should send me a message, the buyer, me the one buying your car. You should send me a message or an email notifying me that I've sent so and so to sell the car on my behalf.
Okay.
Because the car is not on their name, it's on your name. But the person having the logbook, the ID is not matching the logbook. The search record is different. We also have other people who buy cars from the showroom. They don't want to transfer to their names. Kuhepa mambo ya KRA. They should also explain. So as the buyer, ask as many questions as possible whenever you see the mismatch between the search and the logbook.
Okay. Apart from the search and the logbook, what else?
There's a document we call sales agreement. That's a very important document that most buyers ignore to read. However much they've gone to school, I've seen it because I've sold a number of cars. People don't read sales agreement. People don't know whether to pay first and draft a sales agreement or sign it then make the payment. They don't know about that, what should come first.
And what should?
Okay. So now after you discuss the price and